Hi, this is Joe Delamater with the law firm of Razumich and Delamater. You're watching this video because you or someone that you know has been charged with operating a vehicle while intoxicated. You've probably noticed an immediate effect of your driving privileges being suspended. That happens anytime somebody fails a chemical test by testing above 0.08. Don't worry. Our firm is skilled in the areas of OVWI law, and we can do everything possible to help you out. Know that whether this is your first DUI or one of many, there are ways that we're going to be able to attack this case to ensure that you get the best results possible. Now, I want to educate you a little bit about OVWI so that you can learn why it's important that you bring us on board to help you out. Now, first off, there's two different types of operating a vehicle while intoxicated offenses. There's what we call the per se offense. That has absolutely nothing to do with whether you're actually intoxicated. Being intoxicated just means that you have impaired thoughts or impaired actions. But you can be perfectly lucid, perfectly capable of exercise and control over your body and your faculties, but if you test above 0.08, you are going to be charged with that per se offense, because by testing above the legal limit, you are assumed to be intoxicated under Indiana law. Now, even if you test below 0.08, you can be charged if there's evidence showing that you do have those impaired actions or you do have those impaired thoughts. So you have those two types of offenses. Now, within those, there's a variety of things that the police look for and they're trying to do in order to build up the evidence to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. It's important to know that your body type matters. A 0.08 for me may not be the same as a 0.08 for you, because everybody's body processes alcohol through the blood at a different rate. Your fat content, your metabolism, what you ate and how soon or how close in time to when you drank, all those things directly impact how your body processes that alcohol. And all that information needs to be specifically delved into in order to present the evidence in a persuasive manner to a jury so that we can try to minimize the impact of this offense on you. Now, the BAC stands for blood alcohol concentration or breath alcohol concentration. And those results are garnered through either the certified chemical breath test or there was a blood draw, whether it was pursuant to a search warrant or maybe you consented to it. These are scientific tests that have to be done very, very specifically. And whether it's a breath test done by a police officer who's supposed to be trained in that area, or whether it's a blood draw being taken by a phlebotomist at maybe one of your local facilities, those people need to be brought in for potentially a deposition so that we can evaluate how well they're trained, how well they know what they're supposed to do, and whether they messed up along the way. Because if they did, that affects your rights. As I mentioned when the video opened, you may have a suspended license right now. Know that you may be eligible for specialized driving privileges so that we can get you going right away. Come and talk to us about that as well. And the other thing that you need to consider is that in the future, if you get a conviction from this one and you're charged with a second offense, or maybe this is your second offense, you should keep in mind that you're looking at mandatory jail time for subsequent OVWI convictions. If it's your second offense, you've got 5 days in jail. If it's your third offense, you have 10. And that's just the floor. You're required to do that. So it's very important that you take this seriously, because we can try to get you back on the road. We can try to avoid that jail time if you're looking at it. And we can make sure that if the state's going to prove you guilty, they better have all the evidence that they say they do, and it better be strong. At Razumich and Delamater, we believe in bringing the state to task, having them prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, and we will do everything that we can to fight for you. We are lawyers ready to fight, and we ask that you give us that opportunity. Thank you so much for that opportunity, and please give us a call when you're ready to get that free consultation scheduled. We'll walk you through the process just as we're walking you through this video.